all you cool cats and kittens. We're here with Moses, who's trying to pee on me, and Bailey, Bobcat. Woo woo! You guys just a wooing. You just a wooing. I missed evening meds. A new Bobcat kitten came in last night for rehab. Her name's Shamrock, and we've been working all day, trying to get her, cage ready. We didn't have it ready when she arrived because we were really hoping we were going to be able to put her in with the other two Bobcats. Who is this? This is Bailey. But she's too small. She's like half their size. So that's not going to work. So we're going to have to move cats around, and we're going to put Aphrodite in cage number 4 and Noelle in cage number 3. Clover and Lucky, not Lover and Clucky. Clover and Lucky will stay in cage number 2, and then the baby Shamrock will go in cage number 1 and will be on the main camera. Jamie wanted to keep a closer eye on her because she's so small, make sure that she's hunting okay, whereas we know Noelle is doing just fine and the other guys are doing great. We're putting in Nest cams out there, but it's going to be a while before we have internet access, I believe. So, since I missed evening meds and snacks, I was out looking for somebody being cute, and Moses was being, what are they saying? They're not having a picture. He was being quite solicitous, which is, well, it's actually normal for him, but lately he's been acting weird. He's been on the chart for being weird at breakfast time and acting fearful, so I don't know what's going on there, unless there's some varmint, fox or something, that's been coming around at night scaring them. Bailey's being silly. It's like, chase me up the ramp. They are adorable. As you guys know, back some months ago, Moses had cancer on his back foot, and so we had to take off his toe and fix it by using more of his toes, to skin off more of his toes. But as you can see, he walks around just fine. Bailey really wants to start something. I'm gonna chase you. I'm gonna chase you all over this cage. Nabisco seems to be doing fine. This morning when Jamie came out to feed, he's one of the cats on her route, she saw he was taking these very short, shallow breaths, and his eyes were dilated, and he just wasn't responding to anything. She even went in and netted him, and he didn't have a problem with that. I don't care how tame they are, they don't like being netted. And so we brought him in the cat hospital thinking maybe he had a seizure. He's had them before. Sometimes kittens have seizures and they just outgrow them. He doesn't have them frequently enough to be on constant medication for it. I hear Gilligan in the background calling. So we brought him inside, and I think Devin sat with him for an hour or better, and then we've had the camera on him all day, and there hasn't been any relapse. I thought Jamie was going to bring him back out today, but she might want to keep a closer eye on him overnight and then maybe put him back out tomorrow. You just want somebody to chase you so bad. Oh, if only he would chase you. Couldn't be any cuter. those of you who have made the Call of the Wild by using our call to action where you text the word cats to 52886 and data and messaging rates may apply. But those of you who have used that system have found it really easy, and they are showing me something that could allow people to send a message to their member of Congress on Facebook without ever leaving Facebook. And so I'm wondering if you think enough people would use that it would be worth the extra money. It would bring our bill up to $1,500 a month, which is a lot of money, but it's worth it if we can get people to actually contact their member of Congress and ask them to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. We're going to be doing, we've been asking people to make the call because a call is worth about 200 emails, but some people are just still really shy about that. And so I'm going to be sending out an alert asking people to email their member of Congress. And I hope you guys are on our email list so that you will get that alert. If not, you can go to bigcatrescue.org/join to make sure that you are there so that you'll get notified when I send that alert out. And then we'll just have to look at whether or not we can afford that extra money to do it all on Facebook so that you don't even have to leave Facebook. Your head is right behind that grass, sweetie. All right, I hate to leave these guys because they're being so active, but we'll see if we see anybody else out. If you haven't made the Call of the Wild today, I sure would appreciate it if you would. All you have to do is go to bigcatact.com and the directions will be right there. It's super, super easy. When you put in your contact information, it actually dials the phone for you of your correct member of Congress. And all you have to say is, please ask your boss to champion the Big Cat Public Safety Act. That's it. No Bobcats. Lee, I want to thank you for that headlamp. Lee bought a headlamp to sew with. It's one of those little, like a strap around your head, and it's got a little light on the front. And man, could we have used that the other night when we went out on that Bobcat rescue. So I'm going to put it in my Bobcat go bag, but we could probably use about 5 or 6 more of those. I'm not asking Lee to donate 5 or 6 more. She already had one. But I'm saying, if you guys have one, that would be lovely. Julie, I would love my job if I didn't have to do it anymore. I'm a workaholic, so that's not the issue. The issue is these cats don't belong in cages, and it just makes me sad every day that they can't be set free. I don't know if he'll do it if he can see me. He won't call while I'm sitting here. Who's the snacks for?
The snacks are for Loki.
Can we watch?
Yeah,
I'll watch at a distance because I know he's a little spooky.
I didn't eat very good this morning, so we're going to try again.
Oh, look, he's like, oh yeah, I'm ready for snacks. He's been really weird about not eating in the morning. Making him come back out in the evening for him. Oh, and now you're all quiet. You're so quiet. Is it only fun to call if nobody's watching? And I think they took some snacks out to Mrs. Claus as well. She didn't eat very well this morning, and I think maybe she's a little bit worried about Mr. Cullis, about Nabisco. There's a cat I haven't seen in a while. There's Nala Serval. Hey, Nala. Did you guys spot her yet? Who's so beautiful? You're so beautiful. You're so hissy. Can't believe you were ever a pet. It's got a surly puss. Spot her. Yeah, you're right, Rita. We just love those plays on words. Annie, thank you for making the call of the wild. You're getting lots of hearts, Nala. Nala was a pet, and when her owner died in Nashville, family didn't know what to do with her, so they called us, and we said, sure, she can come live here forever. Carrie, this cat place is in Tampa, Florida. It's Big Cat Rescue. She loves birds. Yeah, you're just checking out all those bird calls. So many birds to chase, not enough time. I hear Gilligan starting out now that everybody's left the area. '62 is really cold for me. Yeah. In fact, I'm driving my car until it warms back up because I just can't stand a bike in the cold. Actually, she is hissy like a bunch of them. She's just so entranced right now with the birds. She's ignoring me and forgetting to hiss. Pam, thank you for encouraging people to make the call of the wild. You can do that at bigcatact.com. And there's a reason why this is so important for you to do right now. We have these strategy calls every week with Humane Society International, International Fund for Animal Welfare, And what we do on those strategy calls is try to get our bill passed. We work with these other organizations. This is Ariel being very elusive there. She knows when I can't see her. But what's happening in Congress is we only have a few more months before what they call the lame duck session. So after the elections in November, Congress doesn't do anything. They just sit on their hands for the most part. And so it's referred to as the lame duck session. It means anything that happens between November and the end of this year, well, it means that nothing's going to happen between November and the end of the year. So, and it's like November 1st, November 4th, it's early in November. So 2 whole months just lost to the lame duck session, which means our bill won't pass during that period of time. So what we have to do is try to get a hearing on it right now. And in order to get on the hearing schedule, you're talking about a month or better of petitioning. And I don't mean the kind of petition that you sign your name on a petition. I mean like constant nagging, like making the call of the wild to your member of Congress so that they know that it's something important that they should go ahead and have a hearing on. And we have to have that hearing before we can get the bill passed. So that's why it's so important that you make those calls right now. This is Dryden and Kelowna getting fed. This is Dryden. I guess it's Kelowna getting fed. She's a little nervous. Like, I'll only eat after everybody leaves. Hey, you Bobcat. Is that my Lakota? I sit in the tunnel. Everybody loves tunnel. Whoops. That was a mistake. I didn't even know you could do that. Apparently, if you twist your fingers while you're making the screen bigger or smaller, it turns it around. I want to get out of this area so that Kelowna can eat in peace. She's such a nervous little bobcat. She's eating a whole lot better back here. We took her off the tour path, so she's back here where it's much quieter. I just happened to be in the wrong place when she was getting fed. Where's Breezy? Breezy Bobcat. There she is. Oh, I was hoping she'd just stay there. She's so pretty where she is. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. But you're friendly too, huh? And you just gotta come see what's happening. She's a good girl. Oh, Breezy's a good girl. She's a good old cat. She's 20-something. 22 maybe? 22, 21. Oh, look at all those hearts you're getting. You got a heart for every spot on you. And you still have toofies. Yeah. That's rare at your age. And you're pretty well groomed, which is also very rare at your age. You might be thinking, oh wow, it would be so cool to just reach right in there and pet her. But she would just sink those toofies right into me and it would be like a hot knife through butter. And it would send the wrong message. She's not mine to pet. She's a wild animal. She's dignified. She's queen of all her domain. And she is not going to suffer fools trying to touch her. Breezy! Yes, I didn't see who said that. Lee said that Nabisco is eating. He ate just fine this evening, so that was good. Christine, thank you for posting Breezy's page. Somebody can go there and tell me how old this cat is. Yeah. It's like, why are you so worried about how old I am? Look at your cute tail. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Okay. I apologize. We're going to be looking into the sun here for a few minutes while we head down and see if there are any tigers out. Today, Jamie announced that Hoover is going to go in the cage where Joseph was. So for those of you who like to watch, or used to like to watch Joseph on the nest cam, you're going to be able to watch Hoover there. I had wanted to put the Texas tigers down there because you'd have 3 tigers on that nest cam. But Jamie pointed out that Hoover really, really loves to be in the sun, and his cage is just so shaded that there's just, unless he's up on his platform there's not always a lot of good sunshine spots. And Joseph has 3 cages that Hoover will now get. So 3 times 1,800 is about how big that is. And one whole long section of that is out in the sun. So it's got shade in it, but there's big areas of grass where he can lay out in the sun all he wants. And he'll have 2 or 3 pools. Not that he ever gets in the water anymore. So I think he'll like that. So tomorrow is the moving of the cats. It's every other Thursday. The cats go on vacation, and cats who are on vacation come back from vacation. So right now on vacation is Keisha Tiger. She'll be coming home. And Natalia, the Amur Leopard, is on vacation. She'll be coming home. And the cats going out on vacation will be Maya Cougar in Funcation and Hoover in vacation rotation. So you're going to see Hoover out there where he can go swim in the pond if he wants to. We'll see whether or not he really cares about swimming at all anymore when he has his whole pond to himself. And then after that, he'll go right across the road to where Joseph used to be. I see Sleepy Gabrielle. Gabby Tiger's doing well after her surgery to remove a cancerous mass from her belly. Yeah, she's doing good. You're doing so good. Christine, Hoover won't be on the tour path, but I can count on one hand the number of people that have ever seen him on the tour path, because he stays in his den when there's people on the tour path. Indeed, we are all still missing Joseph. It's okay, Artemis. This is as close as I'll get, I promise. We'll just zoom. We'll use the zoom instead. She's using a hunting instinct by putting her ears out flat. If she were hiding behind rock outcroppings, she would put her ears down flat like that so that I couldn't see her. And I think she's hoping that I won't see her, so she's just going to make herself disappear by putting her ears down. It doesn't work that way, Artemis. It's free. Sorry, girlfriend. He's going to have to flirt past Zeus to Amanda, so I don't know how that's going to go because Amanda already thinks Zeus is pretty handsome. Let's see, Kali is out and on patrol. Oh, somebody got her ball in the pool. Was that fun? Were you having fun? Was that so much fun? You're so clever. Show me how you do it. Show me how you can put that ball in there. I do need to update Joseph's page. It happened while I was in New York City for World Animal Day. So, until you just now said it, I didn't realize I had not updated his page with his date of death. I believe the date was March 2nd? March 1st or March 2nd? Lee says March 1st. Ashley says March 1st. I was gone March 1st through March 3rd, so I guess it was the first day I was gone. And he had pancreatic cancer. We didn't know that. We just knew he took a really bad turn. He's always been a poor doer. That's why you guys saw him so much, is because we had to take extra food to him all the time because he would never eat. And so he's always been a really poor doer, but he took a really hard negative turn for the worst right there at the end. And when they did the necropsy, and we tried everything, I mean, nothing was getting him back to eating again. And so the only thing we could do was euthanize him, because with all the diagnostic tools at our disposal, there was nothing we could fix. And sure enough, the necropsy showed that it was pancreatic cancer, which is very aggressive. Are you going to chase that cart? Oh, I might. I just can't help myself. We have a very dear neighbor who is suffering from pancreatic cancer, and after losing Joseph, it makes us even worried that much more about him. He's been a good friend to the sanctuary over the years and sold us a lot of the housing that we use for our interns and volunteers. Are you too lazy to scratch? Maybe if you just roll over on it, you can scratch it that way. Scratch in the grass. We've known Sam for, goodness, probably 25 years. Well, with these sleepy cats, I'm going to sign off, because I know I'm not likely to see any more cats between here and my office. the rare chance that Texas tigers might be up and about, but it's a long walk for you guys to not be able to see any cats. So I'm going to say goodbye here, and I want to thank everybody who made the call of the wild today, and everybody who will make the call of the wild as soon as we get off here at bigcatact.com, bigcatact.com. Also, before I sign off, we ran a special yesterday, a promotion on Amazon to give away 30 of those cute little lion coin purses. I love those little purses. And all 30 of them went like immediately. So I hope you guys were the ones who got them. I asked Lawada to let you guys know on our daily updates about the contest so that you would have a chance to get one of those for free rather than just the general public. So I hope everybody who got one was one of our listeners here. And I just want to thank you guys for giving so much courage and support to those of us who work with these cats and helping us end the trade in them as pets and props and parts. You guys are the best. I love you guys. Good night.